kind of rough. But the good part about it, this is that you have a new label, which is Veltree Music Group. If you guys didn't know, Veltree Music Group is Bobby V's new label. You came from DTP, then you have Blue Collar Dreams. Now you have Veltree. What is going to be the difference in this new label than from your previous?
I think, with this, it's just a blessing to be able to have my own two artists that's extra dope. And, I'm really more excited about what's to come for them than, than myself, even though I have some great new material to put out.
Yeah.
I feel like, these guys are amazing, and I'm excited for what they have in store for their career. So for me, it's about, the learning curve and on-job experience. And when you with the Veltree Music Group, you're going to get just that. Santos has been out on the road with me on tour. Zanman has been on the road. And, it's just all about just giving these guys that on-job experience. I think when you have that on-job experience, there's nothing like it. So
yeah, I mean, like,
awesome.
you've been over 20 years in the game. From Mr. You guys remember Mr. Blackberry Molasses.
Big G, what up?
Now, until we're in 2020. And what did you see in Zanman and Santos for you just to sign them? Like, you was like, oh, sign the papers. So what did you see in them?
Well, with both of these guys, I feel like they're self-sufficient. And that's the first thing as an artist that you need to be, especially in today's game. You need to be self-sufficient. And both of these guys are self-sufficient. They have great work ethic. And I believe in them. And I love their music. When I heard their music, I was like, wow, the music was amazing. So I was just really excited about what they had.
You want to sing for us? Okay. This is good. That's really good to know that you invested in your time and especially money. You have them on tour and stuff like that. So how are you going to make your own music and be in your own career path and then focus on two other artists? So how are you going to balance that out?
Well, it's all about a team, and I have a great team: Melinda Santiago, Leon Cosby. We have an internet team by the name of G, and it's all about a team. There's no I in team, so I definitely can't do it all by myself. So I've just been building my team, and hopefully MsTeeTalk gonna be on the promo team for the Veltree Music Group. You know what I'm saying?
That would be dope. I've been doing my thing. I graduated out of school. I got my.
I can't believe you're so grown now. This is amazing to me. You're an adult.
I'm a whole adult. Like, my parents don't have to come and I can see you in concert. I can do it myself, Like, I'm that type of girl. So it's been a journey. It's definitely been a journey.
I remember you when you was a baby.
You talking to me like it was like
you grown now though. You grown. Ain't nothing I can say. I just remember. So it's like when I'm looking at you now as an adult,
I know.
I still see the baby in you.
Yeah. Now your girl's grown up. I'm doing my own thing. MsTeeTalk, that's the brand. TeeTalk. I come out with episodes every week.
I know about MsTeeTalk,
but you don't follow me, so
I'm about to.
Okay, great. You don't follow me.
Say less.
So you have a compilation coming out, Veltree Music Group compilation.
Oh, it's gonna be so amazing.
Tell me more about it.
Yeah, the Veltree Music compilation is gonna be 2 songs from each artist, as well as a song that we all have collaborated on. We'll be putting that song out very soon in the next couple of weeks. So I'm excited about that. And the song that we putting out is extra dope. When we put it out, people are gonna definitely enjoy it, and they're definitely gonna love it. So I'm definitely excited about that.
Yeah, because are you singing on these songs? Are you gonna be rapping? I know you do a little bit of both.
Yeah, I'm gonna be singing on them, and the songs that are on there will be 2 songs from my Sunday dinner project that I'll be putting out.
You know what? I've been ready for that you know, a nice follow up to Electric. Electric was really good. That's one of my favorite albums you put out, you know, in the last few years was Electric. You know, I'm a big fan. You know, I'd be critiquing you because, you know, but Electric
Yeah,
was
you can definitely. I will let you critique me if you don't like something. I can take that because you have been around since day one. So anybody that's been around day one that really critiques and listens to every album,
Oh,
you know what I hate when people are like, "Oh my gosh, Slow Down is my favorite song,"
that's what I
but
was
it's
gonna talk about.
but
I
it's
want.
like you ain't heard no other song. So how can that be your favorite if you haven't heard anything else?
I
So
definitely I definitely want to talk about that. I know that that has been irritating you a little bit on Twitter, or you've been going viral because of the song "Slow Down." People are, you know, just now like, oh, I only know Bobby B because of "Slow Down." Because when you was gonna go on live with Pleasure P, and that didn't happen,
yeah,
that was put to a stop by somebody higher. I understand that. I get it. Um, but people are like, oh, but he only has "Slow Down." I'm like, no, he doesn't. Like,
right,
you know, like you and Pleasure P, it'll be a good battle.
yeah.
Do you have anybody else you
Even
would
though
want to go?
it wouldn't be a good battle, that's why he didn't want to do it. But that's a whole nother situation.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I really need to go after somebody like the Tank or something.
That's what I was gonna ask you.
Yeah.
Who else would you go? Would you want to
I
go
would
against?
love to go. I would love to go. I would love to go against Tank.
That'd be a good one. That'd be a
Yeah,
really good one.
I think we could go toe to toe. I think we could really go toe to toe. I actually might win that one.
Yeah, yeah, that would definitely. Oh, Pleasure P is in here though. Oh, you
Oh,
here
Pleasure
now?
P, yeah. What's up, fool? Yeah, he wanted to call it off. Yeah, because he know I was gonna win that.
Oh my God. So would it be just Pleasure P's music or Pleasure P and Pretty Ricky? What would have that been? Cause I know
I
I've
would have
listened.
let. I wanted Pleasure to go with. He could have because I was gonna use. I was. He could use the Pretty Ricky records because you know he's the lead singer. So those records, that's to me those are his records. You know what I'm saying? People know his parts. So he could definitely use those records. I wanted to go toe to toe, but he let somebody else call it off. So somebody else who's an advocate, Bobby V. Hater. I mean, I don't know if I should say that, but hey, we in quarantine. Why not? Quarantine, quarantine,
Oh,
quarantine.
those are your records, Pleasure? Yeah. Pleasure. Yeah, Pleasure P. I definitely loved his debut album. Amazing.
That's my brother
When
though.
that came out.
Regardless of anything else though, that's my brother. He's one of the realest guys that I met in the industry. And I mean, we met in '05 when we first came out because Pretty Ricky and Bobby V, we all kind of came out at the same time.
In 2005, 2006. I remember that.
Yeah, so he's been one of the realest dudes that I've met in the industry since I've been in it. You know, people come and go, they fall off, but
You guys were on tour as well last year.
yeah, we was on tour.
Yeah.
We was on the Screen tour together. So
I couldn't go. I was too young, but I remember that.
yeah,
I remember
you
that.
wasn't too young to go to the Screen tour though.
I was like 11, Bobby. I was young as hell. Like
Your
I was
parents
young.
should have took you.
Yeah, but I didn't go. I went to the up close and personal tour with Neo and Chris, but I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't go to the Scream. I really did. It was like you, Omarion, Bow Wow, but it was a great lineup. I remember it. But so you would want to go head to head with Tank and Pleasure P. Call up some people. I really wanted to see that. I really did.
Yeah, a lot of people wanted to see it, and a lot of people were very disappointed that it didn't happen. And it wasn't really even to me. It wasn't really honestly a battle. It was just about a night of R&B fun, a night for the millennials, and you know, I feel like that people want to. It's like reinventing. It's like Ford saying, "Oh, I'm the only person who can make cars." No, Lexus makes cars, Mercedes, Porsche, all type of people make cars. So it's like people try to just box you in and say, "Oh, if this person don't do it, then you shouldn't do it." And I just don't like that, and I've never been that kind of guy. So
Yeah.
but that's my brother regardless. And like I said, I wouldn't even say it was gonna even be a battle. It was just gonna be more of a representation for the millennials at a night that everybody could have grabbed some drink and some wine and really, you know, just kicked it and listened to some good music. And we was gonna play new records and all type of stuff. So
Yeah, that would have been
it
definitely.
is what it is though, man. You know, time goes on, moves on. It is what it is.
You never know. You guys might battle. You might battle anybody else you want to battle because we're in this quarantine for a while. How long are you in quarantine in Atlanta?
How long have I been?
No, like, do you guys have another order like New York? You know, I'm from New York, so we're still in quarantine from May 15th now.
Y'all need to be quarantined to the summer up there.
I know. This is why
it's rough in New York.
It's
tough.
crazy. It's crazy in New York. That's why I can't go anywhere. I'm glad that you're on my platform. I can talk to you and your artists and everybody else that I do every single Tuesday and Thursday. Follow me, guys. MsTeeTalk. That's a plug-in right there. But it's crazy. But I'm glad. What? But I'm glad that you are definitely you joined today. So Sunday Dinner. Why that title? I want to know.
Well, Sunday Dinner is an album full of music that we need. I feel like through so many other artists, and even myself, we give you a lot of songs about, everything other than the real things of life. And, for me, Sunday Dinner was a testament to my family. Like every Sunday.
Yeah, you guys do dinner.
Mm-hmm. Every Sunday we go have Sunday dinner, and the album, every song there's no sex songs on the album, and every song is a song that everybody can relate to, especially during these times that we're going through. So when I drop Sunday Dinner, it's definitely going to be one of those albums that everybody can relate to. You can have sex to the songs, but it ain't no song.
It's not like what we get. At least one song on every album. Okay, so you're coming out with Sunday Dinner. On every single album, you sample a song or you cover a song. So do you know which song or you're gonna cover a sample? Are you gonna ever cover a Sunday sample?
No, not this album. Everything is original on this one.
Okay. What do you think? What do you want to play for us, or what do you do? So you're getting. I said, are you gonna play for us? Like, what are you doing? You're playing the piano. Where's the bird? Oh, that was funny. I remember that. Okay. Tell me about Don't Start. Okay. Bobby is this is I didn't expect all of this. Tell me about your new single, Everybody. How did that come about? Who produced that?
Produced by Bobby V. I produced that one.
You did?
Yes.
You've been producing a lot lately. How does that feel to be producing? You have your own studio at your crib. So how does it feel to?
I've been producing actually since I was in the 12th grade. A lot of people don't know that. I was actually producing a lot after Mr. and I still been producing. I just never put myself out there as a producer, but yeah, it's coming slowly but surely. Especially during the quarantine.
Let me ask you this: we're in the year 2020. How do you ever think about, okay, how can I top the hits I had in 2005? Because everybody keeps talking about, oh, he had Slow Down, oh, he had Tell Me, oh, I had Anonymous. Do you ever feel like you have the need to top for it?
Powerhouse. And at the time of those hits, I had a real powerhouse with Def Jam. And
you did.
Yeah, I had a powerhouse behind me. So I never say never. I think it's all about throwing darts and continuing to just like work hard and continuing to throw the darts. And I think the right one is gonna top that. I think I'll definitely put records out that are bigger than that, but if you don't have the right, if the stars don't align for it, it's not gonna work. Definitely. So the stars have to align too.
I definitely see where you're coming from, because I know your catalog and I know better songs than
right.
Anonymous, Slow Down, or Tell Me, or
right.
Mrs. Officer, People Over the World. I can go on because Bobby V does have hits.
Yes. Thank you.
But
thank you for being a friend.
Definitely. That you can, yeah, but a lot of people are like, okay, he doesn't have hits. Oh, he's just from 2005. People always say that when I, look it up on Twitter when he was doing the battle. Like, Bobby V has nothing, but it's about you listening. You got to go out and listen to the music.
Yeah, if they're not listening, they definitely, they just. We definitely had some chart toppers, all the way till about 2010, 2011 was kind of like the last time.
Yeah. Well,
The Electric album actually was a top 10 album when it came out. So that was a good look too. People just don't pay attention to the accolades, but I've definitely been a part of a lot of big music and big records. So
you collaborated with a lot of people, a lot of big people. That definitely does go over people's heads as well. Like I can, we can. I know Dust Till Dawn had everybody on that album.
Yeah.
So
but that was another slept on album too. But it's all about just continuing and never giving up and continuing to work hard, continuing to tour, continuing to grind. You know what I'm saying? So just the same amount of people that don't know, there's a whole group of people that do know about Bobby V. So I never really focus on, the people that don't know. I just want to focus on the people that do know and the people that do rock with me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So you were supposed to be on the New Millennial Tour, but how come that didn't work out with that? Because
On the newest one?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they had to change it up a little bit. And I was doing my own tour at the time. I had a lot of dates already kind of set, and it was kind of going at the same time that was. And I really wanted to do my own thing. But they were talking about doing another one in 2021. So, and I was going to possibly be a part of that one. So, it's up in the air. We'll see how it goes. But, the first one was amazing.
Yeah, that must have been really fun for all you guys.
Yeah, it
to
was
come
awesome.
out and be together on the same stage and stuff like that. I know that was a dope tour. And
It was definitely a highlight in my life. I definitely, there are some highlights, there are some low lights, but that was definitely one of the highlights, and I had an awesome time.
Definitely, it looked like you guys had an awesome time. I wish I would have attended. I didn't even get to go. I was like, oh,
how you go?
I know I didn't go. I had other things to do. I haven't been to one of your concerts in a while. Like since I haven't seen you since like 4 years. But you did have the R&B Addiction Tour. Would you continue that after quarantine's over?
Most definitely. After the quarantine's over, I'm out.
What plans do you have? When you're gonna release your album, the Veltree Music Group album?
The Veltree Music Group compilation should be out in May. The next single should be out. The first single should be out in a couple weeks. So, I'm just looking forward to that's the next thing I'm looking forward to putting out is the Veltree Music Group compilation, so that Santos Silva and Zanman Trippy can get their shine on. Because I've had a lot of success in the business, and I'm very blessed and very thankful. But I'm ready to see the success of these guys because they're very talented.
I did see that you said that you want them to be bigger than you.
Yes.
Why that? Why did you say that?
Because I want them to be able to empower others. I want them to have a great career and a great livelihood. I think they deserve it. I think they work hard. I think they're grinders, and they deserve to have success. And hopefully I can be the guy I will be the guy that leads them on the road to success.
Definitely. I think that, you have so much experience from seeing in the industry. When I was talking to Santos earlier, I'm like, this industry isn't what it's cracked up to be. And now you have Bobby V that's gonna mentor you into becoming the artist. And you did speak about negativity before, and we spoke about that as well. It's a lot of negative stuff that definitely comes out about people, and that can mess things up. I know you've definitely experienced that in the past.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
Haters.
Well, everybody has haters, and really haters they look at you and they really want to be you, and they can't be you, so they're like, oh, I could do that, or you know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. So Beyonce got haters, and she at the top of the charts. Jay-Z, so it's about like really, if you ain't, like the song say, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. You gotta
you can't really focus on the hate. I don't care what you do, like who you are. People look to hate. You can't focus on that. You have
Yeah.
to always focus on the positive and the people that do love you and appreciate you. That's the focus. When you can focus on those people, then you have the best product. And a lot of times people sit around and they dwell on the hater, hate. That'll drive you crazy. You know what I'm saying?
How do you deal with it?
I don't deal with it. I take it with a grain of salt and I keep it moving, because really hate is just most hate is online. When you go out, people love you and they want to take pictures. A lot of times them same people that'll be online hating, when they see you, they want to take a picture with you. And I realize that, so I don't really dwell on the haters, and nobody in life should dwell on the haters, because that'll drive you insane. If you worry about the people that don't like you, you have to focus on people that love you and not the people that don't.
Exactly, and you definitely have ride or dies. And I'm glad, I've known you from when you were with Court and now you're with Melinda. It's definitely been a switch and a change for you, but you keep going. That's one thing that I love. Whether R&B is quote unquote dead, alive, you're gonna keep going. You're gonna keep making the music. I hate this question. I heard you answer it not too long ago. If R&B was dead, I don't think R&B is dead. I think it's still much alive if you listen to it. There's no mainstream R&B, but what can you bring to the table in this new era of R&B?
I think I'm bringing Santos Silva. You know what I'm saying? Santos Silva is the new age R&B. He is the future. He is the truth. Even to me, Zan Man Tripping is kind of the new age R&B, because he kind of sing a little bit to it. What people call R&B now is really kind of more hip hop. So I think my new artist is what I'm bringing to R&B, as well as just doing me. I can do a wide variety of R&B and different type of music. So, that's what I'm bringing, the new artist.
Yeah, this is it.
And like I said, I don't think R&B is dead. Like, R&B ain't dead. It's just in a new form.
That's what I just said that. So I was like, I hate that quote. The R&B's dead. It's not dead. It's definitely in a new form. We have a lot of people coming up, especially your artist. We heard a little bit of tracks earlier. It sounded really good, Bobby.
Oh yeah. He got the fire. Yeah, when I heard his music, I was like, immediately, oh yeah, this is R&B. This is the future R&B right there. So, I'm learning a lot from him. I'm learning a lot from Zan Man. You can learn from people too. And that's what I do. I don't just sit around and act like I have all the answers.
Yeah, exactly.
I look to those guys for guidance as well. So, because they the future, and a lot of times when you're a little older and you've been in the game, you kind of be stuck in your ways. But I'm not stuck in my ways. I'm all about learning, always learning, always want to get better. And you can learn something. You can learn something from a bum on the street, somebody homeless. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about.
You guys can see me still?
Thing cut off. My battery died. But yeah, it's all about just learning. It's all about learning from people. And that's what I try to do with, my artists. Learn as much as I can from, as well as teach them and give them the game that I do.
Yeah. Do you plan on signing any other artists to your label?
Most definitely. But right now, these two guys are my focus. I really want to get them up and going. And once I get them up and going, we definitely looking. Definitely.
There's a lot of talent, and do you plan
on? It's a lot of talent, and that's another problem with the industry too. Though the industry is very oversaturated with talent. It's oversaturated with music, so it's all about just just finding that right talent and developing it the right way.
Exactly, and that's most important. I'm glad that you like I mentioned before, that you invested into artists. It's good to see that. Like, I felt like in your artistry, I've seen so many different sides of Bobby V. You understand what I'm saying? Like Bobby V, the solo artist, Bobby V with Blue Collar, Bobby V with Veltree Music Group. You know, I've seen so many different different paths that you took, and you know,
Right.
you still remain the same, which is definitely you know, amazing. I was telling people before, I'm like, yeah, I you know, Santos didn't know. Well, I don't know Santos like that, but he was like, oh yeah, he's like, yeah, Bobby V. I said, I listen to him every day. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Like, but definitely, I'm Sunday dinner. So Sunday dinner's gonna have some tracks. Is it gonna give us an old feeling? What is it? What are we gonna feel from that track? Cause
what I'm gonna do with what?
I said, how are we gonna feel on Sunday dinner?
Oh, you're gonna feel amazing. You're gonna feel amazing.
Is it gonna give us some Peach Moon vibes? Is it gonna give us
30 minutes?
Oh, you're talking. Okay, so I'm just.
My engineer, world-class engineer, just walked in.
Oh, you about to make some hits? You about to make something? About to make.
I'm trying to get him to do something, but he said he ain't got no time because he big time. He gotta go get. He got other checks to go get. But I need him to mix this new Veltree Music Group. You finna do it right now? Yeah, he about to mix the new single.
It's called Love That Shit.
It's called what? Yeah. I love that shit.
How do I know? No, I'm joking.
Santos.
So, me and your whatever, we're about to fight. Okay, so it's called Love That Shit. You, Zanman, Santos Silva. It's gonna be. I'm very excited for it.
Me too. You're gonna love it. It's definitely it's definitely very youthful. Very youthful, very kind of new age. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? So I look for them for guidance. For Zam, I look from Zanman and Santos. I wanted them to take over on this record. So I definitely learned from them.
I can't wait to hear it because, you know, I be listening and do I like this? What is Bobby putting out now? What does he do now? Because I know you can go a little rapish and popish if you want to. You dip and dab.
Yeah, I do. I definitely
especially on mixtapes. It's definitely especially on mixtape. So it's gonna be an EP. Is that gonna be available on Spotify?
It's gonna be available on all platforms.
Okay, so we're gonna get that on all platforms. So it's nothing like on SoundCloud. It's nothing like on YouTube. It's gonna be on all different platforms, and I'm definitely excited for it. And I want to thank you again for coming to my live.
Well, I appreciate you too, MsTeeTalk.
Yes, that's me. That's my name now. This is my brand. So
I love it. I'm proud of you too.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. And thank you again for taking out your quarantine time to spend
Quarantine
lean. Yeah, you're on your bike all the time. You're working out. I see you out here. I see you out here.
Yeah. I don't I can't sit still, but you know, I went and worked out. I got it in, so now I'm in relaxation mode.
That's really good to hear. I'm excited for Veltree Music Group, Santos, Zanman, Bobby V, and thank you again for coming on my live.
Love you, Miss T.
Love you too.
Holla.